don't own the rights to this music. Welcome to the Halloween version of In the Kitchen with Lisa. No, I do not own the rights to that music. Never mind, I'm trying to put this away. But we had to have some kind of entrance music. So, welcome to the kitchen. It's been a while. I dressed for the occasion. I have my friend here to help me with my breakfast. I got Clancy, and I got Stanley the spider, all here to help me with today's fabulous breakfast frittata. So, we've got our oven preheated to 325. I've got the stove nice and hot. I'm going to put my pan here, get it nice and hot. I'm going to talk a little bit about my ingredients because I'm going to get some spinach and cook that down. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ready. We're all decked out for Halloween, as you can see, and we're going to be using this fabulous spatula. I forgot where I got it. I think Amazon. Anyway, so this is getting nice and hot. So I'm going to add water to this and get this going, so then we'll talk about what's going on. You hear that sizzle? You do not support the Green Bay Packers, but it just happens to be green and yellow. It's a bowl I got. So I'm going to put my spinach in there. Right? Let that cook down. And stir it up a little, and then I'm going to go through what we've got going on here. So we're doing a frittata, and we want to make it healthier. So what we're going to do, I'll go too quick, is I've got 4 ounces of ground pork, seasoned and made into kind of like a breakfast sausage and then cut up. I've got 4 eggs, regular eggs. And then I did a cup of egg beaters to kind of lighten it up a little bit, right? So that gives you not quite 8 eggs, probably 6.5, 7. I chopped up some garlic and tomato, I better pay attention, and cooked that down. So I've got that here. There's probably a name for that somewhere. I don't know what it is, but I did it anyway. I've got a cup of unsweetened almond milk. And then I have, I think, about 4 to 6 ounces of low moisture, low fat, part skim, whatever it is, mozzarella. So all good, healthy stuff. Plus, as always, the secret ingredient. How much do you use? It's a mystery, we'll never know. So I'm going to put a little bit of the secret ingredient right now in with my spinach because it gives a fabulous flavor. So I'm going to do that. Get my spinach cooked down. It goes really quick, especially if the pan's nice and hot. So it looks like we're just about there. So I'm going to show you the spinach is just about there, right? So once we do that, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. I should be measuring it out, but I'm not, but just enough to coat the bottom. Or you could use cooking spray. I'm going to add a little more. So I hope everybody's getting ready for Halloween and doing fun things. It always reminds me of Lolo. So I had quite the day today. We're going to scramble up our eggs. And take this off while I do that. It's off the heat, but I'm going to leave the heat on. Add my eggs. Anyway, I found a bunch of costumes and I smelled Lolo's perfume, and it was kind of bittersweet. It was sad because I miss her, but happy because, you know, this is the season of Lolo. So I'm going to scramble up my eggs in egg beaters. You can use a whisk, but I'm not using one for whatever reason. I'm going to stir this around again, and I'm going to turn this down a bit. So now I feel like I need to spray it, so I'm going to improvise. I know I added oil, but I want to make sure it doesn't stick. So, I did that. I'm going to add my almond milk to my egg. And I'm going to whip that up. Salt and pepper to taste. And we're going to add that to the egg. I should have done this first, but I didn't. So, you know what? That's what happens. We're going to add this around in little globs. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and stir it around just a little. And I also want to add my pork sausage, which I probably should have done that earlier too, but I didn't. You know what? That's okay, because we're not all chefs. And people like me, I do shit backwards, but it still turns out. So anyway, I've got my fabulous mixture in here. Not sure if you can see this. So I'm going to let it cook a little bit. I'm going to turn this down. I've got my oven preheated. I'm going to take my cheese and I'm going to kind of put it around. I'm going to save some for the very top. Again, this is that part skim mozzarella that you can get in the grocery. So I'm going to really kind of smoosh that in. You can see, like I'll show you in a sec, it's really starting to cook already. And this is so easy, you know, breakfast for dinner or whatever. And I'm just going to, I probably should have done this too, I'm going to do a little more secret ingredient, like sparingly. And then I'm going to kind of just gently swoosh that around because it's already starting to cook, but I want to stir it in. And again, like I said, salt and pepper to taste. I'm not going to do it because my secret ingredient is good enough for me. So now I'm going to turn off my oven. I'm going to show you what it looks like, right? It's starting to cook. I've got it at 325. You want obviously a pan that's going to be able to withstand the heat. Something with a metal thing, but don't burn yourself. And I'm going to put that in for like 15-20 minutes and then I'll watch it and we'll come back and taste it and see how it is. It's been such a long time and I've missed you and I'm sure you've missed me and my ridiculousness, but thank you for tuning in. And there will be more videos to come of, you know, this fabulous frumpy chef who doesn't know how to cook, which would be me. But you can also cook, so don't be afraid. Just try to do it. Just do it and it'll work. So we'll be back when it's done. And we're back. It's been about 15-20 minutes, I think. We're going to check our frittata, see if it's done. Sometimes if it's cooking for a while, you can even turn the oven off and it'll still cook. So I've got my, oh, it's heavy. Oh, it looks pretty. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to bring it over. Hopefully not burn my hand in the process. I gotta chew it. It's heavy. So that's what you don't want it to have any liquid. You don't want it to be jiggly. So that looks nice and good. Nice and kind of a little brown on the side. You can see this here. I'll tilt it. You know, it's coming away from the side pretty easily. A little golden colored. All my veggies. Can't wait to try it. So let me do that, actually. Open my... Ooh, sorry, Stanley fell. Should have had that ready. I'll put Stanley back where he belongs. I don't advise that you put these spider webs in your kitchen unless you happen to be filming a cooking show, because it's just kind of a mess. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, these things are fabulous. I went to that, I don't know what it was called, that place that does the Who cares? Anyway, they do the cast iron grills. It'll come to me. Anyway, they have these little handles for your, or handle holders. It was in Tennessee somewhere. I don't remember the name. But anyway, I'm going to cut this in 4 quarters. And then hopefully I don't make a sham of it. Ooh, a little bit of a mess. Came out pretty neat. Okay. Are we ready for the big try? Sorry, it didn't play very well. Let's try it. And you can serve with Cholula, potato, patata. I'll probably burn my mouth. Look at that seam. You can see on the bottom it's kind of brown, but not horrible, right? Very steamy. Okay. Delicious. Well, now you have this wonderful frittata recipe. It's super delicious. And one day I will tell you that secret ingredient, but it's not going to be today. So some of you may know. Zip the lip, potato chip. But keep watching and I will reveal it. I promise. Anyway, happy Halloween, happy fall, and stay tuned for more in the kitchen with Lisa. Thanks. Bye-bye.